Right.
But one thing I wanted to ask about kind of those NFL guys again, what is like the biggest surprise maybe with just the whole process of kind of doing contracts like that and working with them and having them be, what would you call them, ambassadors or affiliates of
Um,
GhostFit?
yeah, so the question was like, what's like the most surprising thing about it?
Yeah, either maybe their impact or just the relationship having to deal with them, or maybe something with the agent. Like, kind of what caught you off guard the most? I guess good or bad.
Yeah, I think the business side of it is really so when most people think about NFL players, right? Like you think about them being these phenomenal athletes, right? Which obviously they clearly are. Um, but one thing that I didn't realize is these guys, the agents are always trying to get these guys money, right? Even whether it's during the middle of the season, whether they're a week out from the Super Bowl, like they're always trying to get these guys money. So for instance, we worked with one NFL player that he's endorsing a collaborative product that we were working on. And the company that we were working with paid him $2,500 for a 30-second video that he just took on his cell phone. That was
Wow.
like, hey, this is the product that I'm endorsing, blah, blah, him wearing it, right? Like these agents are always reaching out to brands trying to get their athletes money because obviously the agents get money off of that as well.
Hmm.
But there's just like there's two sides to the coin. Obviously, these players are themselves are focusing strictly on football, but their agents are always focusing on getting them money, getting them endorsement deals. So like that business side of the NFL is absolutely insane. Like they're always doing stuff on like the professional side with businesses as well. Like
Hmm.
while they're playing, while they're practicing year round, it's kind of crazy to see.
So just the business engine of, yeah, the whole behind the scenes stuff is just constant, basically.
Dude, yeah, it's constant. It's always trying to one up, right? So like you sign them for 3 months and they're like, all right, now we want to sign them for longer. We want more money. Like it's just always they're always in rotation when it comes
Hmm.
to more money. And
Yeah.
not in like a bad way. Like obviously, like I said, they help your brand, but um I'm sure in the 70s and the 80s it was never like this, you know.
Yeah. Dealing with agents, I bet that's got to be a new thing. Professional, legitimate agents. 'Cause, yeah, they're probably wheelers and dealers.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. They come in all different shapes and sizes, right? There's some people that are super formal, super professional, and there's other agents that you see on their Instagram that are partying at the clubs with them. Like
Yeah.
some of their agents are their homeboys from them growing up. Some people are an actual agency that they hire. So that's really just like being transparent. You know what I mean? Like for me, obviously, you kind of have to be a chameleon in that sense. If you're working with someone that is very formal, you kind of have to match that, same personality. But then
Yeah.
when you're meeting with someone that's, like you just like more casual, like just a regular conversation. Like I would say the majority of the agents that we work with are, more of this sort of conversation
Yeah.
where it's like, here's my guy. Obviously, we want to make him money. He's really busy. Like, let's figure out how it can work. Um, that's to not saying that I don't like to work with professional agents. Of course,
Hmm.
I do. I'd love to work with any sort of agent. But this is like more of like how the conversation flows. So it's not really like I think that's sort of like the facade. Like when you see stuff like on like TV and stuff, like everything looks very professional, but in the reality of it, like this is what I would say. At the end of the day, like it's all the same shit. People are trying to make money and people are trying to like help other people, right?
Hmm.
And when you do it in an authentic way, and that I think this is kind of how I learned it. Like when you do it in an authentic way, it's more likely than not it's going to happen if it's in an authentic way rather than being like salesy about it, right? So like
Yeah.
you just get a lot of just regular ass people that are working for these multimillionaires and that's just kind of how it works. It's not as like businessy, suit and tie as you would think it might be.
Yeah. See, that's surprising to me. I wouldn't have expected that myself. Obviously, some guys, yeah, kind of bring on their own manager maybe, but I would have thought it would have been the opposite, like more professional, kind of more unlikely to just kind of have those casual guys. But that's kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah. No, I mean, so you see the professional side when you are like signing contracts and like doing documents, because all that has to be laid out in a specific way, like
Yep.
lawyers get involved, like things of that nature. But when you're just having conversations, I mean, sometimes they're fucking drinking a beer, they're,
Hmm.
they swear a little bit. I mean, they're just being an average human being, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just that, you're just working with a little bit more money, that's all.
That's awesome, bro. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching the video that you just watched. If you liked any video that I have put out, or again, the one you just watched, please subscribe to my channel, as I have a new episode coming out every single week with new clips coming out every single week as well. And I'm not stopping. So if you enjoy this, or enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed what you just listened to, or anything else that you have watched from my channel in the past, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. All right. Thanks, guys.